how good he looked, she looked, if they cannot respect the fact that I want to be saved. If we put our partner's needs above our own and consider their spiritual well-being, will be compelled to wait for sex. We, like God, will want the best for them. You ought to want the best for the person that you're with. And they ought to want the best for you. Don't set somebody up for failure. If you know that they're weak and vulnerable, why would you increase that? Why would you push them in an area that you know they're going to say yes to? Men and women both do it. Probably men more. You see a vulnerable woman, been single for a long time, want to be with somebody, and here you go. And you know what they want, you know what they like, and you know they're trying to be saved in the church, and then you continue to push it on. Talk about if you love me. Ephesians 5 and 2. Live a life filled with love, following the example of Christ. He loved us and offered himself as a sacrifice for us. Watch. A pleasing aroma to God. Live a life that's pleasing unto God. Philippians 2:3. Do nothing from selfishness or empty conceit. Don't be selfish because you want it and they don't. Now you mad because they want to be right before God, and you mad because they said no and telling you to leave. I'll leave then. Skip you. Yeah. What skip you? What happened to? We both want to be saved. Why would you put me in a situation and then tell me to choose? Reason number 7. Waiting is a test of true love. You say, okay, Pastor, I got scripture on that. 1 Corinthians 13, 4 and 5. The first part, love is patient. If you love them, you'll wait. If they're special, they're worth waiting for. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It's not proud. Watch this. It's not rude. It's not self-seeking. I love you enough to wait. Love them enough to wait. If you love them, then don't seduce them. I told the young people this morning, you know you're not supposed to be messing around, but why would you dress a certain way in front of you? We men, we gonna look. Brothers, don't get quiet on me now. You know why? Because God created us as sexual beings. We are sexual. It's natural for a woman to want a man. It's natural for a man to want a woman. Men are visual. If you show it, we're going to look. It's in us to look. Respect my salvation. Don't come flopping around me. If you know I'm a look. Don't have all your legs and thighs out because I'm a look. Men too. If you know your body is tight and right, why would you put yourself in a situation to cause them? They're going to look too. Women are more emotional than men. That's why you can see a woman with a toe-up dude. Toe-up, ugly as can be. And she's so fine, and men look like, how did he get her? It's not because how good he looked, it's because of how he made her feel. But men can look at somebody from 300 yards down the way and say, woo, she thick. Nice. You ain't even seen it. Don't know if she got teeth in her mouth or not. All you see is her breast and her behind, and you say, my God, she's fine. And then in high school, they said, put a bag on her face. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Reason number 8 why, and our 10 reasons why you don't want to have sex before marriage. Because you will have no negative consequences to deal with. There's always consequences to sin. Yes, God is a forgiving God, but there's always a consequence for one's actions. Some of those effects can be more devastating than the other. Number 1, unwanted pregnancy. Didn't intend on that. But you didn't intend on cutting yourself either. A decision to have an abortion. You done put yourself in a situation. Another bad situation. Now you have laid in the bed. You had sex, unprotected. You don't know what they have. You don't know if they showered. You don't know nothing. Now you might have some bacteria all up in your body. Now you're pregnant. And more likely than not, if you have the baby, you might pass that disease to the child in childbearing. Or, to save your reputation, now you're contemplating abortion, which is another sin in the Bible. Thou shalt not kill. What else? Broken relationships. Families toe up. Families fight. Oh, I don't have time to get back to the story, but when I talked about in Genesis, I think 34, the daughter Dinah, well, because she was overtaken in that sexual, because she was an outsider, the outsiders tried to make it right. They went to the father and said, look, my son is in love with your daughter. Can our family at least try to make this thing right with both of them? The sexual sin now breeded anger and a spirit of murder in the other family because they felt that the daughter was taken advantage of. So now the father's sons, protecting their baby sister, said, okay, yeah, we can be one family. And they set the man up and had him killed over their baby sister. Now you got families fighting. Sin will cause families to be fighting. Because I don't want my son to be with your daughter. And I don't want my daughter to be with your son. And you're trying to make it so. It wasn't love, it was lust. And you can't make it right. So now you got families at odds with one another. That's in the Bible, y'all. I didn't make that up. It's in the Bible. Read it. Friends broken. There are just a few possible outcomes we can face when we choose to have sex outside of marriage. We should be sure to consider the snowball effect of sin. And what if the relationship does not last? You done gave yourself to him. Now y'all broke up 30 days later. Now you done gave yourself. It was time wasted. You've invested your body